Let's say you are in a relationship with a foreigner. Do you think your family and friends would start asking to borrow money more often? If yes, how would you feel about it? Do you feel you would need to distance yourself from most people just to make your relationship work? If someone asks your foreigner partner for money, what's the best way for him to say no with care? What's your name and age?
Francine po, I'm 21 years old.
How are you tonight?
I'm fine. Yeah, I just got back from work from the city hall.
Oh, you're working in government?
Oh no, partnership only.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, anyway, here's the question. Let's say you are in a relationship with a foreigner. Do you think your family and friends would start asking to borrow money more often? If yes, how would you feel about it?
Um, I think personally my family wouldn't because we take a lot of pride for our own financial situation. And what's the second question? What would I feel about it? Personally, if they would, I would kind of feel off because I think I I won't marry my husband or wife for money. Yeah. So if my family will begin on asking for money, I think um I think it's also a disrespect to my future husband or wife.
How about if your friends start asking for, like, borrowing money more often now? Yes, because they found out that you're in a relationship with a foreigner, so they think that, oh, he probably has, money, so maybe I can borrow more often now. How would you feel about that?
Um I will feel off also because um it's disrespect because it's not my money. It's a different case if they're borrowing money from me and not from my future husband or wife.
Do you think it's your responsibility to help your family once you are with a foreign partner?
No, because it's my own life and they have their own life that I think is financially established. I won't um, I won't settle unless my family is financially stable now. Yes.
So you're gonna make sure that they're good before you, okay, you enter into a relationship. Okay. Do you feel you would need to distance yourself from most people just to make your relationship work?
Um it depends on how much boundary they cross, right? Because in relationships there are boundaries from your family, your friends, and if they don't respect your boundaries, like for example financially, if they keep on asking without kumbaga, they call it as utang, right? And sometimes they don't pay back, like yeah. And I think if they keep on going on and they don't respect my boundary between my relationship with my husband or wife, or yeah, like that. Um I think it's right to disconnect from them. Yeah.
Distance. How about cut the relationship, cut off everything?
Yeah.
Definitely, right?
Yeah.
What's the difference between helping out and being taken advantage of by relatives?
Um for me the difference is um yeah, respect. If you're helping them out, you know that um may help talaga. Yeah, like you're helping them. Tapos if what's the other one?
The difference between being taken advantage of and helping out. That's the question.
Oh.
Difference.
Ah. For me, taken advantage of is like very common, right? In the in the Filipino culture, most especially if my partner is a foreigner, because they will immediately think of oh my foreigner is equals to money, like that. So I think it's also, yeah, respect and boundaries.
How can you say if that person or your family or relatives is taking advantage of you? How can you say that? Like, how can you tell?
They will keep on asking for more. Like, um, even though you tell them that that is enough, or you set rules for them, like um uh control your yung pagbabaro ng money, like that, and also control your emotions. Minsan they tend to get angry when hindi na kukuha yung gusto nila. Yeah.
When you cannot lend them money, they get mad. Like, oh, you have money, why you don't like, why you don't share, why you don't help, like that. So that's taking advantage of you.
Yeah, yeah, and also um for me, if they don't respect my future partner, because I need not accept, like they don't respect my future partner, it's also disrespect to me. It means from the very beginning, they only see me as a money or bank,
ATM.
ATM, yeah. Yeah.
If someone asks your foreigner partner for money, what's the best way for him to say no with care?
Just say no, because if my family really care about my relationship with my partner, a simple no would suffice. So if they don't accept it, I guess it's a form of disrespect.
You're still studying or studying? What is your course, Beth?
Architecture student from UNC.
Wow. So you must be smart.
Um, I won't say smart. Can I say I'm smart?
What's your name and age?
I'm Crystal and I'm 20 years old.
How are you tonight, Crystal?
I'm feeling great. I'm kind of nervous because it's my first time.
Uh, by the way, you have a beautiful name, Crystal. You're welcome. Okay, anyway, let's say, Crystal, you are in a relationship with a foreigner. Okay, this is just an example. Do you think your family and friends would start asking to borrow money more often?
For me po,
Yes or no?
depends, I think no.
Why do you think they wouldn't borrow more often?
Because they will understand that I am in a relationship, and for some reasons naman po, if they needed money they can borrow my money but not my boyfriend's money po.
What if you don't have work?
uh then I'll refuse.
You will refuse. Okay. Now, do you think it's your responsibility to help your family once you are with a foreign partner?
No.
It's not your responsibility.
um Depends on situations po.
What kind of situation?
Like in terms of health situations, like um let's just say if my sister got to in a hospital, my father got to an accident, that's the case.
Okay. Do you feel you would need to distance yourself from most people just to make your relationship work?
Yes, if those person are not helping me grow, and if they are not helping me um being me, or let's just say they're being toxic to me and my relationship, my partner.
How about if the reason is because of they keep on borrowing money? They kept on borrowing money. Would you distance yourself from them?
Yes.
Okay. What's the difference between helping out and being taken advantage of by relatives?
Um, f- um, oh my god. For me po, helping out is you're insisting to help. If that person, you can see it to their face if they're really sincere po. Kasi, oh my God. Because you can feel it if someone is lying on you. You can sense it in your instincts. Yeah. And the difference, you can also sense it if someone is taking advantage of you, taking granted your kindness. That's all.
That's taking advantage by what?
By borrowing money over and over, by you notice that they they ask you for this because they wanted for emergency, but you'll notice na they under
They kept doing it.
they kept doing bad things like buying nonsense things that's very unnecessary.
And that's taking advantage. Okay. Now, if someone asks your foreigner partner for money, what's the best way for him to say no with care?
um uh it depends on my partner, if how he will uh take the situation, if he will
Can you give us an example? How can he say no, like without making them feel like offended or what, or like hurt?
it's just simple, just say no because this I have something to I have something to be paid off, and I cannot let you borrow some money because we are oh my
You have a lot of bills to pay to, like give reasons like that.
yes po.
What's your name and age, ma'am?
Yeah, I'm Erica and I'm 24.
24. How are you tonight, ma'am Erica?
Well, I'm a bit exhausted, but yeah, I'm good.
You're doing good. Okay, that's good to hear. Anyway, here's the question. Let's say you are in a relationship with a foreigner. Do you think your family and friends would start asking to borrow money more often?
For me, I think they will not do such thing like that. Yeah, because yeah, my family they they raise me to to work hard for your own money, so you don't have to do such things like that, like to ask money to someone else.
And more often, right?
Yeah,
How
exactly.
about your friends?
My friends, I think no as well, because my friends are most of them are currently working and some of them are still studying, but they are currently earning their own money.
So basically, you don't really see your friends and family borrowing money from you or your partner. Okay. Now, do you think it's your responsibility to help your family once you are with a foreign partner?
Um, I think whether I'm not with a foreigner or not foreigner partner, I think it is still my responsibility just for me to help my family as long as I'm still single or not married. Yeah, because yeah, once you are married with someone else, your partner or your future family should be your priority.
Do you feel you would need to distance yourself from most people just to make your relationship work?
Well, honestly, in our culture, how some of the Filipinos think once they, know about that you have a foreigner partner. Well, I think somehow or some point I have to distance myself with those people that have those kind of mindset. Yeah, just for my like inner peace. Yeah,
Do you think they will feel like, oh, because she's rich now, she's.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
What's the difference between helping out and being taken advantage of by relatives or let's say friends?
Well, yeah, helping out means, you are willing to help or, have their backs, especially if they're having some trouble or having a hard time. But Yeah, taking advantage of someone means that you have to constantly rely on that person, even if you can stand on your own. Yeah, I think that's a difference.
Okay. Now, if someone asks your foreigner partner for money, what's the best way for him to say no with care?
Um, I think if ever that happens, I think my partner should say something like oh, I should probably ask my partner first, something like that. Yeah, so that the decision won't be on fully on him.
Mom, I'm curious, are you still studying or you're working now?
Yeah, right now I'm working, but I'm planning on going back to school again this coming semester.
Wow. May we know what's your job if it's okay?
Right now, I'm currently working on this building at my aunt's beauty lounge. She took me as her manager, but it's just for like few months. Yeah.
Her English is really good. Like, wow. What's your name and age?
My name is Grace and I am 19 years old.
Grace have these beautiful eyes. Even you're welcome. Even though it's dark here, I could see her. It's brown, right?
Yeah, light brown.
Brown. So you're half.
Yes, half Chinese.
So do you live here in Naga?
Yes.
I really love your eyes. So very beautiful. You're welcome. Do you think it's your responsibility to help your family once you are with a foreign partner?
No, personally, because you, they are your family, but they are not your responsibility for to give. Yeah, you can give them, but yung galing sa heart, like it's from your heart. Yeah.
Do you feel you would need to distance yourself from most people just to make your relationship work, especially those who are kept on borrowing money or asking money from you?
Um yes, I think so that you will have a this what you call peace of mind, and if you feel that they are toxic from you, you can go leave them and block them, something like that.
What's the difference between helping out and being taken advantage of by relatives?
Helping out is that you give like there's no one asking from you. It's you that you will give them. What's the other question? Taking advantage. Taking advantage is they they're keep on borrowing to you because they knew that you will give them often, but being kind is so hard sometimes. That's why you don't have to be kind always, because they will take advantage of your kindness.
You mentioned that being kind is so hard, right? How about if someone asks your partner for money, your foreigner partner, what's the best way for him to say no with care?
Maybe he will be direct to the point, or confront her in the good way, so that she will not be hurt.
Well, anyway, but thank you so much, babe. We really appreciate your time. She's very She's had mental block, but you did actually good. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time, babe. She's very kind, very kind. Thank you so much, babe. Thank you. She's very kind. Hopefully, we earn your subscription. And also, if you like our content, please consider becoming a member for exclusive videos. Thank you for watching and take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Beautiful reflections